All right, did everyone have a copy of the notes?
Yes, but I have two of them. Did you get it?
All right. So today we're just going to be learning a new way to factor. This is only for a certain kind of polynomial, and it looks like this: ax squared plus bx plus c. So, what type of polynomial is ax squared plus bx plus c? So what degree is it?
2.
Why?
Because there's a 2.
Okay.
Highest exponent.
Tails.
Highest exponent.
X squared is the highest.
Yeah, this is the highest exponent that we have, so this is degree 2. And how many terms does this have? 3. So what kind of polynomial is that?
I don't know if it's trinomial.
Last part's trinomial, that's right.
Quadratic.
Quadratic. So today we're going to be factoring quadratic trinomials. So when we do factor quadratic trinomials, more often than not, we're going to get an answer that is made up of 2 binomials. So we're going to have one binomial times another binomial as our final answer.
Isn't that what we've been getting? Isn't that what we've been getting?
Not always. So, today we're just going to be working with trinomials where the leading coefficient is 1. So, if the leading coefficient is 1, each of our binomial factors is only going to start with the square root of the trinomial, or the first term of our trinomial. Thank you. So, each binomial factor will begin with the square root of the trinomial's leading term. So if we go up here, a is 1. That's 1 times x squared. What's 1 times anything?
It's
1.
Itself. So we're always going to have an x squared first. So what's the square root of x squared? X, that's right. So both of our binomials in our final answer are going to start with x. The next part, each binomial factor will end with factors of the trinomial's last term, which in this case is c. And it's confusing now, but it'll get a lot easier. So our binomial factor is going to start with, we're both going to start with x. We're both going to end with factors of whatever our c value is. So right now we can't put anything in there because c is just an unknown value, but once we actually put numbers in there, then we can worry about what goes here and here. Alright, so first thing after we find the factors of c, those two numbers also have to add up to the middle term's coefficient, which in this case is b. So we're looking for 2 numbers that when we multiply them together, they get us our c value. And at the same time, when we add them together, we get our b value. Alright, so this right here, this big old X with C up top and B downstairs, that is called the diamond method. So, first things first, where are they getting the C and B from?
That equation.
The equation, right? This is the standard form for a quadratic trinomial, ax squared plus bx plus c. So whatever c is, or our constant that always goes upstairs, whatever our b value is, or just the one that goes with the x, that goes downstairs. So in this example, a equals 1, b equals 5, c equals 6. Where are they getting those numbers from?
The equation.
The equation, right. So today a is always going to equal 1, b is 5 because that's paired with x, and 6 is by itself, so that is our constant.
Yeah.
Yep. Next thing, they made their own diamond. They put 6 upstairs, 5 downstairs. Because 6 is C, 5 is B. Then they got 3 and 2. So where did they get those two numbers from?
Because 3 times 2 equals 6 and 3 plus 2 equals 5.
That's right. We're looking for two numbers that are factors of our C value. So what are all the factors of 6?
1, 2, 3, 6.
1, 2, 3, 6. That's right. So either 1 or 6, or 2 or 3. They can both multiply to 6, but only one pair of those adds to 5, right? And that's 2 and 3. So that's where we get our 3 and 2 from. You think it matters which side they're on? No, it doesn't, because either way, 3 times 2 is the same as 2 times 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So when we FOIL this out, what do you think we're going to get?
X.
X squared plus 5.
Oops, that's not square, that's what we're going to get. Alright, so when we FOILed it out, our F step, we got x squared. That was just like here where we said that both of our binomials are going to start with the square root of whatever we started with. The 2x and 3x, where in the diamond method do you see a 2 and a 3?
The left and
Right, the left and the right parts of our diamond method, those are really our O and I steps when we FOIL, right? Because we got 2x and 3x, in our diamond method we got 2 and 3. And then the last step, 3 times 2, in our diamond method 6 was upstairs, so our L step is the top part of our diamond method, right? Alright. So anyone not clear on what's going on so far? Any questions of where stuff is getting pulled from? Alright, let's go to the back side where you'll actually start using this, because it's kind of a lot easier. Alright, number one, first thing we always do when we're factoring quadratic trinomials, we find our A, B, and C value. So, in this one, x squared plus 10x plus 16, what's our A value?
1,
1. What's our B value?
10,
10. And what's our C value?
16.
16, that's right. And like I said earlier, A is always going to equal 1 today. So if you put something else there, I don't know what's going on in your head.
I've solved it.
Alright, so after we found our A, B, and C, they have the model of the diamond method. What goes upstairs?
16.
16. What goes downstairs?
10.
10.
8 and 2.
Alright, so now when we're looking for the left and right side of our diamond method, we're looking for two numbers. And when we multiply them, we get the top number. And when we add them, we get the bottom number. So what are two numbers When we multiply, get 16, and add, get 10. Hale?
8 and 2.
8 and 2. Everyone agree with him? Because I think when we do this, 8 times 2 is 16, 8 plus 2 is 10. That checks out, right?
Yes.
Alright. So just like it said on the front side of our notes, our two binomial factors are going to start with the square root of our leading term of the trinomial. So what's the square root of x squared? X. So both of these are just going to start with x plus
16.
8 and 2.
8 and 2. Does everyone agree with that? Yeah. So who thinks they're really good at FOILing or multiplying binomials in their heads? Yeah. Russell. All right, so let's just FOIL this in our heads real quick. So we do our F step, what do we get? X squared. Our O step, what do we get?
2x.
Our I step, what do we get?
8x.
So 2x and 8x, we can add those together.
10x.
10x, and then our L step, what do we get? 16. So we got x squared plus 10x plus 16. Is that what we started with?
Yeah.
Does it check out? Yes, it does.
Don't forget to say
We're so smart.
Wow, we're so similar. All right. Moving on to number 2. X squared plus negative 7x plus 6. So we always find our A, B, and C. A is always going to equal 1 today. So what's our B and C value that we have here?
So negative 7.
Mm-hmm.
6.
All right, next thing we do, here's the model for the diamond method. So what goes upstairs?
6.
6, our C value. What goes downstairs?
Negative 7.
-7, our B value. So now we're looking for two numbers. And when we multiply them, get positive 6. And when we add them together, we get -7.
6 and
-6, -1.
We're looking for two numbers. When we multiply them, we get our top value. And when we add them together, we get the bottom value. So who thinks they have it? Kara?
-6 and -1.
-6 and -1. -6 and -6. That's not right. -1. Does that check out? -6 times -1 is
6.
6. -6 plus -1?
Negative 7.
-7. So when we write our binomial times binomial, our factored answer, what do you think we're going to have?
X minus 6 times X minus 1.
X minus 6 times X minus 1. Not always. All you guys have to show on your assignments are finding your A, B, and C value. Just this first diamond method right there, and then your final answer.
So we don't have to FOIL it.
No check problem today. Alright, you guys try number 3 by yourselves.
Sorry about that. Let's put it together.
Alright, who thinks they have an answer for this one?
Like the final answer?
Alright,
Or the,
just the 2 numbers that we're looking for right now. Nick?
it's 7 and negative 3.
Okay, 7 and negative 3. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21, right? 7 plus negative 3 is positive 4, right? So what is our final answer?
X plus 7 is X plus minus 3.
Minus 3, that's right. Is this the only way our answer could look?
No. Yes.
What else could it look like?
I don't know.
Parentheses, x minus 3.
Say that again, Mara.
X minus 3 times x plus 7.
So you just flip them, right?
Yeah.
That's right. We can flip these 2 around. We'll still get the same thing, right?
Yeah.
How about this one? Could we have negative 7 and positive 3?
No.
Why? Negative 7 times positive 3 is negative 21.
Because
When
negative
you
7
add
plus
it.
3 is only negative 4.
That's right. So don't get confused by that. So the numbers you find have to do both multiply to the number, to the top number, and add to the bottom number. Can't just be one or the other. Alright. Last one here, number 4. There we go. You guys tell me what to do.
Alright, A equals 1.
Okay, raise your hand.
Oh.
Justin.
A equals 1.
A equals 1.
B equals negative 3.
Negative 3.
And then, or negative 3x.
No, just 3.
Just okay. And then C equals negative 18.
Alright, thank you. Next part, what do we do?
There's diamond step.
Raise your hand. Hunter.
Diamond step.
The diamond method step, yeah. So we make our diamond.
Up top.
Put what up top?
Oh, that was weird.
I don't know my finger what to raise my arm, she could.
Alright, Hunter.
Alright, negative 18's up at the top, and then negative 3's at the bottom. And then it'll be 3, negative 6.
Wait.
Does everyone agree with Hunter?
I do not.
Justin does not.
It would be,
Alright, prove us wrong.
it'd be 3, negative 6, except you gotta flip them.
No,
What do you mean?
have to.
No,
No.
it
says
No.
it's right there.
It doesn't, oh yeah.
Is that not a 3 and negative 6?
Oh yeah, okay. I thought, oh no, no, okay. Yeah,
So
I
you-
got confused.
Are you kind of saying that it has to be negative 6, positive 3? Like that?
It really doesn't matter. I just, when you said.
You're right, it doesn't matter. You can have either one on either side, right? That's right. So, negative 6 times 3 is negative 18. Negative 6 plus 3 is -3. So what's our final answer?
Parentheses x minus 6 parentheses. Parentheses x plus 3 parentheses.
Or what else could it be?
X plus 3 times x minus 6.
That's right. You could have x plus 3 times x minus 6.
Nice.
So this seems a lot easier than before when I was explaining it, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot simpler, yeah. Simpler. Alright, so when we use the diamond method, what goes upstairs?
C.
C. What goes downstairs?
B.
Basement and the.
And the ceiling. There's a good way to remember it.
Whoa.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I did not.
Okay, that's a good one.
So good work on me.
Thank you.
Alright, then, what are the two things that we're finding?
No,
B.
The factors.
The factors of
Anyway.
Quadratic, no.
quadratic binomial.
Quadratic.
Quadratic trinomials.
stop.
Still.
What do those two numbers multiply to?
18. Negative
So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to the top number and add to the bottom. Ceiling, basement. Alright, does anyone have any questions over the diamond method? So when can we use this?
Quadratic
trinomial.
That's right, yes, sir.
On the assignment, are there gonna be like different kind of questions, or just like this sort of deal?
What do you mean?
Like, is there gonna be like anything that's different? Or is it gonna be just those problems?
It's just gonna be quadratic trinomials, where A is 1. Just for today.
Sweet.
Alright. Any other questions before I let you loose?